for Made in Asia 2018. It was March and it was the first GeekyCon I joined that year. It was at the Hazelpalace in Brussels, a convention themed around anime culture and more. So, and this is pretty important, it is not that different from regular conventions, bar that the activities and club stands are all anime and oriental minded. So don't really expect Star Wars clubs but Gundam clubs instead, which for me personally was a bonus. There were tons of activities that year that you could join, like learning Japanese or folding origami, and the Signature Alley was present, but it works different like events at FAX or Comic-Con, but more on that later on in my little ramblings. There was a heap of people because when we arrived at 11:15, it opened at 10. There was still an amount of people queuing to get in. Luckily, security opened the extra emergency exit gates and the masses could stream in a bit swifter. And one of the activities I went for at the event itself was Gunpla Building Contest, which included some awesome entries across the whole board, as well as displaying a huge amount as come built from the box like this models. So yeah, Gundam, I always loved the franchise, it's just a thing of mine. There was of course a huge stand for the Sanseiya diorama builders who expanded their dioramas, but their core business is still building scenic pieces around the Mythcloth line. So that's the larger, higher quality figures. Had some really awesome displays on there. Not only Senseiya, there were a few other like Dragon Ball and Samurai Ronin Warriors, which is by the way running an excellent new sequel series at the moment. A collector of Dragon Ball Z merchandise was also present with a big stand, which featured a lot of gorgeous models from all over. And one of the halls, there were 5 in total, in sequence: the food and drink hall, the club hall, the trader hall, the game hall, and the video game hall, featured a lot of board games of all sorts. Of course, mostly anime inspired, but not necessarily all of them, while in the other one you could try out a variety of video games or enter in a series of competitions like League of Legends, because, well, back then esports was still growing, but it became before it really exploded, because yeah, Corona still had to come. Of course, before we tackled the Traders Hall, we strengthened the inner person with some onigiri, and we could enjoy one of the many concerts. There were 6 a day while you're at it, so that's always fun if you have some music while having a bite. And in the Trader Hall, it featured all the usual suspects in merchandise of all sorts, though understandably the focus was on anime stuff. So don't go there if you're hunting for vintage cartoon stuff. There was very little of it, though I heard from people that that's changing as well with more recent editions. And this, well, you had the artist Artie, and at other conventions you queue, you pay for the signature in 2 minutes with your chosen celebrity and you're off. Here it works differently, or it used to work differently, in that first of all it's free to get an autograph. But it only works with a limited amount of people, so there are 2 sessions of about an hour for each, and they close the line at around 30 people. This makes that the artists take out a bit more time for you, but you won't be able to go shopping at all. Just have your merchandise signed and sold on afterwards, which is unfortunately something, bit of a plague at more conventions. Then you see traders standing there with heaps of the same figures. They have it all signed and then they charge the autograph price and the markup, and you know how it goes. So I went in line with Nachifo Hiroshi Nahama, and who is best known for his Stan Lee cooperation on The Reflection, but who also did Guilty Crown, and he was a key animator on Saint Seiya Omega. So I wanted to ask him to put his signature in my Mythcloth collector's book, and he went on drawing a Seiya on the page for nearly 10 minutes. Taking the at best to 150 signatures during the whole convention, this is a pretty unique one I have now. Me very otaku happy, thank you. And we took another walk through the Trader Hall after that before going back to the train station in Antwerp after a very fun convention. How it compared to the other events? Well, my Marvel DC days are long gone. So it was all yokai in my book. Sure, there was a lot of non-anime cosplay around with the public, but heck, that happens. Some people still put down some fantastic looking costumes for sure. Though sorry, wearing a onesie from Primark with a cardboard that says free hugs doesn't qualify as a cosplay for me. And there were a lot of those, but yeah, that's something that you see at every convention as well. But all in all, Made in Asia was a great event, a fun day out, and now onwards to the next event, trip or holiday, whatever comes first, and you will find it here on my Throwback Thursdays. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye. For watching this video, and if you want to support me, check out the link tree above for all my channels, so you can have a look there, or my affiliate links, so there's a little kickback to the channel for more content. And if you really like, you can always buy me a coffee. Thanks and bye bye.